up guys, it's Ryan and you're watching Ryan Vision. If you haven't already, make sure you like the video and subscribe for more. Everything that's been done to this Jeep has been covered in a video, and everything that's going to be done in the future will be covered in a video as well. So make sure you subscribe, that way you don't miss out on anything. Also, make sure you check out projectzj.com. It's a website I threw together. Basically everything you could want to know about this Jeep is on there, and it's all in the order that it was done to the Jeep. So make sure you check that out. Today what I want to show you is my new wheels. They're Method Race wheels. They're called the Double Standard. They're matte black finish with a machined finish simulated beadlock. It's not a true beadlock. Basically with a true beadlock, it actually grabs onto the bead of the tire. Those wheels, Method Race wheels, does make true beadlocks. They're much more expensive, and they're more for like a race application or really crazy rock crawling where you're running like hardly any air pressure at all and you want to keep the bead seated. In my case, I'm gonna be okay with a 15 by 8 inch wheel on a 35 by 1250 tire. It has a nice firm bead set still. It was really firm when I was running the 15 by 7 factory wheels. They call those the Canyons, and I loved those wheels. I liked how they looked. I didn't really have any performance issues with them, but you know, this Jeep's gone through a ton of changes over the years, and those were the last thing in my mind besides like the plastic trim, the bumpers and the door trim there. The wheels were really showing age. You know, no matter how much you cleaned them, they were looking old. So I finally decided I was going to upgrade and get these Method Race wheel Double Standard with the matte black finish, the simulated beadlock, and the zinc plated bolts. They just look really good. I think it sets the vehicle off. It gave it a whole new look, really aggressive. The beauty in the swap that I did was on the factory 15 by 7 wheels, I was running 2-inch spacers to get them out where they need to be for full flex, you know, droop and tucking up, and you know, dialed in with bump stops and everything like that. So it was absolutely dialed. And when I was thinking about changing wheels, I'm going, oh man, I'm gonna have to go through all that again. Well, the beauty with this swap was my factory wheels were somewhere around 5.5 inches of back spacing, and then I had 2-inch aluminum spacers all the way around to push them out farther. Well, these are 3.5-inch back spacing. So basically you take the 5.5-inch back spacing of the stock wheels, you subtract that 2 inches I had on the spacers, and you end up with 3.5-inch back spacing, which is right where these bad boys are. So everything's still dialed in. I don't have to go back and adjust anything. Alignment, nothing's been affected. So basically, you know, went over to America's Tire. They ordered these when they came in. They mounted and balanced them for me. I was in and out of there and got a great deal. So if you're thinking about wheels, check out America's Tire. It's been my personal experience that they'll have the best prices on wheels. They tend to make their money on tires. Now, they can give you good prices on tires too, but keep your eye also on Tire Rack, because I got my wheels, they were having a blowout on MTR Kevlars in 35, 12, 50, 15. So I took advantage of that blowout and got 4 tires, and looking back, I probably should have got 5. So that's the other thing. Because I'm, you know, going out on trails like the Rubicon, I do carry a full-size spare. And I was all excited going, oh man, I can sell these aluminum spacers and get some of my money back. Well, I can't do that yet. The reason why is if I have to put my full-size spare on, it's that stock 15 by 7 Canyon wheel with the 5.5-inch back spacing. I have to keep at least one of those 2-inch aluminum spacers so that I can put that spare on in an emergency. So realistically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy a 5th Method Race wheel, and that way I can sell all the spacers, get rid of all the stock wheels, and you know, just move on with my life. And also I need to get a 5th MTR Kevlar, because my spare tire right now is a completely shot Pro Comp X-Terrain, I think it's called. And you know, it's next to ball, that it holds air. It would get you out of a jam, but you know, it's time to do everything right, not cut corners. So I'll get a fresh MTR Kevlar, get another one of these 15 by 8 methods, and get it all mounted and balanced, and just have it with me all the time, and then unload those spaces.